Hello everyone, this is Laviro here, and today I am bringing you my first video in English. Here we are in Heartsvine 3, which is my main game, the game where I now have, as of recording this, I have 47 episodes of my main Let's Play up on my channel in Spanish, and I have a total of 62, all of them recorded of that Let's Play, and I am currently recording a new one. Now, as I have plenty of videos saved up, I decided it was time to branch out, and lots of people have been asking me for it. So here they are, videos in English of these brilliant strategy games. Like I said, this is Heartsvine 3, this is my main strategy game, and I decided I'd do a short series, a quick series first, just to see how much interest there is in seeing this sort of video in English. And I decided I'd use this scenario instead of an actual full-on Let's Play, which is likely to take up 60 episodes or more. That's total about 30 hours. I decided I'd do a short one, which I can do in about an hour and a half. I'm going to record it today and tomorrow, and probably get it up in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, this is essentially the fall Blau scenario, as we can see from this historical plan from Germany. This is their fall Blau plan, and this is essentially what I'm going to be doing. Basically blitzing the hell out of the Russians. So here we are. I'll confess, this is my second time trying to record this. The first time I forgot to switch my microphone on, which was a rather big mistake, so I know more or less where all the troops are, and I'm more or less coordinated now. So what we're going to do is bring up the Romanian reserve, stick it along here. I'm going to stick them all in one province, and then I'll work out. I can't. No, I won't stick them all in one province then. That sorts that out. These guys are going to go there, down to the south. These guys are already where they should be. These guys are going to go there. These guys are going to go up to this town, Dnipropetrovsk. It would be wonderful if I could actually speak Russian properly. He's going to go there as well. And oh wait, damn, I haven't selected. Mistake there. I haven't actually done that, which is what I should have been doing. Which is problematic, because I now need to go through them all again. This time it should be easier. There we go. That's everyone moving. Everyone's off. And they're going. Okay. Like I said, my strategy is going to be basically to follow this. Break through tanks in 3 places. One just here. Second here, and the third further down south, and form pockets and basically surround the Russians and destroy them. So let's get to it. Start the clock, and let's have a look. At first light, we will attack. I'm gonna just go through this a bit. 11th Army. These guys are perfectly fine there. He has some. He has these guys. These guys are gonna follow in there, and these guys are also gonna do the same. I don't like the way he has some troops, but we'll do that anyway. And all we've got to do is constant. Why can't I attack here? Can I not reach? Do I have that pathetic a range? I do. Well, we need to. It appears I can't actually separate this unit. Well, he's not very useful then. He can. Okay, let's do during the daylight continuous. I've missed. Got distracted. Next day on the 13th. What I've essentially got to do is get the organisation of this entire garrison down, and that will free up. Let's have a look. 111,000 men to continue with the Great Invasion. So up here in the north, the the frontier is going to be relatively stable. Essentially, I'm not going to do many changes. Now here, this area is the first breakthrough, and this area is the second, and down here, you can already see we're preparing the third. I'm going to remove this guy from the front line because he is a high-level HQ, and they basically have brilliant commanders and are also a great way to separate out your troops, work out where they all go, and all of that. Slovakians need to go further north. Here we have quite a few infantry divisions. Let's see where my tanks. I know I've got tanks in the south. Here we have some tanks. Here we don't, and here we don't either. The infantry, basically, I use infantry to cover for tanks. Let's see, these guys are going to break through here. And divisions under Paulus. Of course, he controls most of the north. Okay, with second day, well, I've got to attack sometime, so it doesn't matter that it's 9 o'clock. They won't be expecting it, they'll be expecting me not to attack now. So let's do it. Let's do this. I'm going to help a bit from 2 provinces. See whether we can take that down quickly. And then here we're going to have another massed attack from these 3 down south. Here we have... Who controls these? He controls these. Well, one of them... I'm going to start reorganizing the order of battle. Let's see if I can stick him straight there. There we go. This guy is going to control basically all of the infantry that needs to stay down to keep guard of the cities. Essentially the militia that we just have wandering around. Ah, look, it appears I've won this. Oh no, I haven't unpaused it. There we go. We're attacking. Bombing is still going ahead. I'm going to start an attack. This is going to be a massive defeat so far. Except I have enough troops that I can constantly attack, so a massive defeat will turn into a massive victory. Here in the north I'm breaking through. Let's see, where was the other breakthrough? Just here. So I'm going to begin breaking through. Have a look at the terrain. Yeah, this is a good area to break through. Try and break through this province. These guys will then use their rapid speed to get in behind the troops and surround them. 1-1 battle. Now in the south we need to begin by surrounding this city here, Rostov. One of the most important cities. I don't want the mountain infantry, I want normal infantry. And here we have some of them. We have this guy with his motorized division there. And I also might as well attack here just to remove them from the picture. Here we go. Let's have a look how everything's going. Okay, it appears we've won here, which is brilliant. Means my tanks, these 2 that didn't participate in the original attack, after they've won there, they can breach into Starji Oskol, and it appears I've won here as well, which is brilliant. I thought I hadn't used the tanks, but obviously I have. Big mistake on my part. And let's see, we have 20 only here. We've won a brilliant battle here. I'm going to have to bring in some, let's have a look, some troops here to hold them back. Yeah, that looks like it will work. And here we have more Romanian troops. Let's have a look, where are my other planes? Here we have a bunch of tactical bombers with masses of experience. They have only close range, so they can't actually reach that far. They can reach, that's their maximum reach, but I can use them quite effectively with that. The bombing of Sevastopol is actually helping, as we can see from the battle. It claims I have a 17% chance of winning. I think, or we're 17% of the way towards winning. But if you look here, the green bar, essentially, that is the organisation of the unit. And you look at theirs, it is much lower, and when your organisation gets to 0, units break and run. The only problem for them is they have nowhere to run to, so essentially that means they are completely wiped out, and I'll capture the city, wiping out several thousand troops of theirs. Now let's have a look just here. Yep. Troops doing well. Really quite well. I now have troops just here that can blitz a bit further. Let's see which direction. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to get these guys right out here. It's a long way, but we can do it. Let's have a look here. Okay, now he can continue smashing forwards, just like these guys, and we can form, like I said, the second breakthrough just here in the north. Well, actually, that was the first breakthrough. The second breakthrough was just down here in the south, under command of the Italians. I'll sort that out in a minute. I forgot I wasn't actually supposed to move them. Okay, I'll move these guys. This guy was going to be attached to the OKH, like so. There we go. So now this guy controls directly to garrison units. So I don't like having them attached to combat units. It's very messy, and I just don't really like using them like that. So this guy, I think this guy, he controls them as well. The likelihood of my armies getting completely mixed up and separated is high, incredibly high, because that is one of the aspects that I am least good at in this game. It really takes a lot to... Okay, so we're winning there. We've already won here. We actually have more militia that Luftwagenjäger Regiment. Ah, yes. This is a regiment the Germans sent from the Luftwaffe, which is the air force, to fight on the front. I've committed a bit of an error here, but these guys are soon going to rectify and retake that province. Actually, I should tell that unit to stop advancing. Doesn't actually matter if they take that province, as I am going to surround them and cut their supplies off, which essentially means that they lose organisation at a massive, massive rate. There we go. Slowly surrounding these units, like I said. And here are the Romanians. See, now that unit can redeploy. It appears I have one unit here. And he how's Group B has an infantry guy attached to it. Well, he appears not to be of the required rank. It appears... Ah, there we go. I thought the game had crashed on me. There we go. Oh. I don't want to auto-assign them. We need rank... second rank unit commanders. Any old dude will do. Let's deattach and reattach to this guy. Now he has 2. We can advance him with both of them. Keep tighter control of my army. Let's have a look. Yeah. I'll surround here, and then we'll cruise south towards these mountains and cut off a large section, and then I create another strike forwards, cut off another large section of their forces. So we are doing just here. Oh crap, I have forgotten important aspect, which is to keep control of these provinces. Let's have a look. I have some troops here that can advance. He's good there. His HQ controls infantry that mostly keeps the north. Okay, the north frontier. See, we're being attacked here. We'll lose that battle because we are I'm using an HQ. I made a mistake of actually advancing all of these troops. I shouldn't have done. Don't know why I did. Regardless, it's done now, and all I can do is attempt to surround as many troops as possible. See, we now have 1% in Sevastopol. I'll call off that attack. However, now I can call in a second attack from most of the troops here. I only use 3 at a time because that's mainly, most of the time, the most you can use without getting a massive penalty for having too many troops in too smaller area. So that is why I only use a certain number of troops. But here, as I'm rotating, mine are always going to be high organisation against their low organisation, slowly, quite slowly, but I will eventually break through and destroy their units. Yeah, that appears to be going perfectly. I am surrounding them with large concentrations of troops. Yep, another clear victory here. They have no organisation, and I will break through there quite easily, and I'll be surrounding this small unit here, which is not much, but it is a couple of people, and that always helps. See, I have now reached the river. This is an important part of the advance. The river is going to be what holds me back most of the time. See, these guys are going to go all the way up to here. Don't like this. It feels like I'm missing troops. I need more. I don't want to move too many. You see, I generally like to build up my own organisation, combat organisation, and command structure. I generally prefer to do that quite a bit, but here you can't really, there isn't really enough time, so you have to make do with what there is, and if I don't build it myself, I get a bit lost, and as you can probably tell from this video. Let's see, this is another good place to advance. See, for example, I have tanks mixing with infantry, which I hate doing. I never do that because tanks will advance so much faster that it makes the use of infantry just laughable. Do I need Voronezh to actually win? That's the... I'm supposed to be attacking them further north. Weird. I have no idea what my objectives anyway. Victory conditions: Baki, Rostov and Sevastopol. Well, here is Rostov, Sevastopol, and Baki I think is one of these. There's Baki, and as soon as I control that, I will win. I can't check their victory conditions, but they probably just basically keep me out of those areas. Let's advance some of these. Krebs. Anyway, some of these are going to launch a short attack north, just to help out with this attack here. There we go, another clear victory. It's because of the experience my troops have. If you can see, the modifier is 70% experience, and that is a tremendous advantage. Essentially, almost as good as having 2 units. Okay, now I'm going to cross to the province of Zenovoy with these rapidly moving troops. Not as powerful, but as there are only HQs there, having rapidly moving troops gain a foothold on the other side of that bridge will be awesome. Oh look, I've now surrounded some troops, so it is obviously time to attack them and hopefully eliminate them from the map. Quite a lot of damage done there. Okay, so there's Voronezh. I'll be advancing, and I'll take that city and turn. I'll probably use this river as like the new frontier because I'm sure I can push all of this infantry back, giving me plenty of space. Although infantry in the north is going to be a lot harder, I might turn north with these tanks just to push them a bit further back. I'll have to decide about that in a bit. Yeah, I don't like this not having... Ah, here we go. Here's someone that can help. He'll be moving that way. Here we have a whole bunch of infantry just ready to blast out of here. We've lost the Battle of Sevastopol. This is a hard battle. I think it's because of the terrain. I am not sure. Dig in. Oh no, it's going to be another easy victory. And here we have, it's time for another combat in this place. Get rid of most of the units and just use 3 like usual. These 3 are all going to attack. At some point... Ah, now it's 68% even. Now is time when their defences will fall. I'm winning battles over here. This battle's won, essentially. Like I said, that HQ was going to retreat, but it's expected, it doesn't matter. I need some air support here, I think. Continuous, so it attacks during the night as well. So you can see it's really destroying their units. I'll keep rolling forwards with the tanks. That's all you've got to do is roll forwards. Who controlled the horses here? Here, him. Romanians are going to be a large component in countering the numeric superiority of the Russians. So they don't have a lot of troops. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there we go. I've surrounded there. Now I can use Voronezh as a good barrier. I won't actually advance that far. Advance around here now. Okay, that seems to be doing well. Everything seems to be okay. Let's have a look at this. I think I can bring a couple more tanks down south. And he's going to go around there. I might actually do a small surround of this area. Or free up a lot of my troops. And then maybe even next video I can restructure my military a bit, because frankly it's a bit all over the place right now. Like I've said, it'll involve a complete restructuring, but I think I can manage it. I have plenty of officers, 120%, 140%, sorry, of what I actually need, which is a tremendous surplus. Essentially means that I can attack faster and better. These units are going to go here, and then with the help of these motorized Italian divisions, I'm going to knock a hole southward. Here we go. Oh, not too good, that battle. These guys doing something? No, they're not. So they're going to help there. As you can see, I don't think they have any planes. So, oh look, we have won the Battle of Sevastopol, which is the first of our objectives. Second objective is Rostov. And that shouldn't be too hard. Like I said, it's nearly surrounded, although they may commit to a breakout. With that quantity of troops there, a breakout for them would be quite easy to manage. So what I've got to do is prevent them from managing to break out. I mean, I might even start attempting to cross here, as I've now won that battle. I can bring him back to his little base. 27th of June is when I'll stop then, so we can at least have one major victory before I retire for today. Let's have a look. These guys, yeah, these guys sure can. Let's smash southwards. This guy, yeah. and some of these tanks need to make their way like that. Yep, that appears to work. As you can see in this scenario, Germans at the moment they have massive superiority, but once you start getting to Stalingrad, I believe the Russians receive many reinforcements from the north, and the going gets a lot harder, and if you're not careful, if you get overextended, they can just crush through your forces, and they get to Rostov and completely separate your army in two, so you can't get any reinforcements or supplies through, which essentially means you've lost an army. Oh, and here we are, we've taken Sevastopol. You can see it's heavily damaged, but there's nothing I can do about that. In fact, it's my fault because I was the one bombarding, so I can't really complain. I'm gonna now place a huge quantity of troops here. As soon as we can get across, they'll reinforce and hopefully bring the push to Baki a lot closer. So we've got to take Baki, what was it, Rostov. I don't actually have to take Stalingrad, which is a bit strange, because that was one of the German objectives. See, at the moment they don't even dare attack most of the time because I have such a superiority. But it will change, I promise you. There will become a point where they can't but help attack me. Shoot, what's he doing down there? He goes up here. Anyway, like I said, I was going to stop when I took Sevastopol, and I've taken Sevastopol, so here is the end of this episode. I hope you've liked it. If you want to see more videos in English on my channel, please leave a comment. I will be doing at least this series, which will be 3 or 4 videos, like I said, a quite short one, and if it's successful, I will certainly begin a longer Let's Play of one of the grand campaigns in either Hearts of Iron or Crusader Kings or another Paradox game, maybe even Creative Assembly strategy game. And well, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. More or less where all the troops are, and I'm more or less coordinated now, so what we're going to do is bring up the Romanian reserve, stick it along here. I'm going to stick them all in one province, and then I'll work out. I can't. No, I won't stick them all in one province then. That sorts that out. These guys are going to go there, down to the south. These guys are already where they should be. These guys are going to go there. These guys are going to go up to this town, Dnipropetrovsk. It would be wonderful if I could actually speak Russian properly. He's going to go there as well, and oh wait, damn, I haven't selected. Mistake there. I haven't actually done that, which is what I should have been doing, which is problematic because I now need to go through them all again. This time it should be easier. There we go. That's everyone moving. Everyone's off. And they're going. Okay. Hello everyone, this is Laviro here, and today I am bringing you my first video in English. Here we are in Hearts of Iron 3, which is my main game, the game where I now have, as of recording this, I have 47 episodes of my main Let's Play up on my channel in Spanish, and I have a total of 62, all of them recorded of that Let's Play, and I am currently recording a new one. Now, as I have plenty of videos saved up, I decided it was time to branch out, and lots of people have been asking me for it. So here they are, videos in English of these brilliant strategy games. Like I said, this is Hearts of Iron 3, this is my main strategy game, and I decided I'd do a short series, a quick series first, just to see how much interest there is in seeing this sort of video in English. And I decided I'd use this scenario instead of an actual full-on Let's Play, which is likely to take up 60 episodes or more. That's total about 30 hours. I decided I'd do a short one, which I can do in about an hour and a half. I'm going to record it today and tomorrow, and probably get it up in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, this is essentially the fall Blau scenario, as we can see from this historical plan from Germany. This is their fall Blau plan, and this is essentially what I'm going to be doing. Basically blitzing the hell out of the Russians. So here we are. I'll confess, this is my second time trying to record this. The first time I forgot to switch my microphone on, which was a rather big mistake, so I know more